Kit Kat. Ironside was about to come on. It was one of their favourite afternoon programmes and they liked to sit and watch it together. Jane always said that she had to pick one programme that summed up all that was the best in television, and it would be Ironside. They'd probably seen them all first time round, but that was years ago, so it was just like they were watching them new again. He put the kettle on to make them a cup of tea. He'd have that Kit Kat that he brought in yesterday. Jean had eaten hers last night, but he'd give her a bit of his. He couldn't sit down with a Kit Kat if she didn't have any. He opened the biscuit tin where he'd left it, but it wasn't there. He called through to her, "Have you seen that Kit Kat?" "Oh, I ate it. Last night after you went to bed. I fancied a bit of chocolate and I had that Kit Kat. I'm sorry." Just for a moment, he thought she might be kidding, playing a joke on him. But no, that's the kind of thing he might do to her. Jean didn't play jokes like that. She really had eaten the Kit Kat. He didn't know which way he was about to go. He could explode. He felt like he could explode dead easy, but he didn't want to miss Ironside. If he exploded at her, there'd be a big row and there'd be in no mood to sit and watch Ironside. He wouldn't have his Kit Kat and he wouldn't get to see Ironside. Or he could take the high ground. He could say, "You bloody wee rascal, that's one you owe me." And she would owe him one. No, he was too upset for handling it in that manner. He went ahead and made the tea, putting hers on the wee table beside her chair. He said, "You shouldn't have eaten that Kit Kat. I took a notion for a Kit Kat yesterday, and what did I do? What I always do. I thought of you. So I bought 2 Kit Kats, one for me and one for you. You ate yours, and then without any thought to me, you just went right ahead and ate mine too. You'd no right to do that." "Look, I've said I'm sorry. It was only a chocolate biscuit, for God's sake." "But it was my biscuit. I was looking forward to sitting down to watch Ironside with a cup of tea and my Kit Kat, and now I can't. You've spoiled it." "Oh, for goodness sake, Ron, will you stop going on? I thought after you didn't have it last night that maybe you'd changed your mind and you didn't want it." "No, you didn't think that. You just thought, I fancy another Kit Kat. I'll have that one that Ron brought in for himself." It'd be like me bringing in 2 bits of fish for our tea. 2 bits of haddock with the skin taken off the back the way we like it, and then, after I'd fried it, deciding that I was going to have both bits of the fish, and giving you a plate of chips and beetroot without any fish, and me sitting down with the 2 bits of fish as well as the chips and beetroot and eating it in front of you. That's what it would be like. Don't be ridiculous. It's not the same at all. It's like that half bottle of Bacardi that Frank gave us. We had some of it together, and then that night I went out with Mary. I came home and you'd finished it. Do you remember? And what did you say? Do you remember that? You said, "Oh, so things have got your name on them, have they?" You didn't eat that Kit Kat last night. It was just sitting there in the biscuit tin and it didn't have your name on it, so stop going on. "Oh, you're not bringing up about that Bacardi again, are you? I thought we'd agreed to draw a line under that." "Half bottles of Bacardi don't exactly grow in trees, do they? It doesn't cost 50 pence for a half bottle of Bacardi like it does for a Kit Kat, does it? Well, does it? And if you're going to start going on about Kit Kats, then I'll keep on about Bacardi." "Oh, look, Ironside's starting, Jean, so are we going to watch it or what?" "OK, Ron, we'll watch Ironside, but I don't want to hear about Kit Kats after it's finished. You're the one that wanted to draw a line under things, Ron, so draw a line." Ironside finished, and the Kit Kat was still in his mind. It wasn't the same as the Bacardi. The Bacardi was theirs between them. Either one of them could have it, and it just so happened that on that occasion, with that particular half bottle of Bacardi, he had had more than Jean. But with things like that, it evened up. No, the Kit Kat was clearly his. It was different. He'd said that he would draw a line under it, but he had to pick it up with her again. He had to get her to accept that the Kit Kat was different. You haven't let it go, have you? You're still thinking about that Kit Kat, aren't you? Well, I am. It's not right to compare it to the Bacardi. It's more like the fish. 1 piece for me and 1 piece for you. You're right, Ron. What? I said you're right. I've been thinking about it and it is more like the fish. You brought home 2 Kit Kats, 1 for you, 1 for me, and the second one I ate was yours. I shouldn't have done it. I agree. Oh, right, Jean. Thank you. So, how am I going to make it up to you then? Well, it's a good start to admit that you were wrong. That's a good start. I know, Ron. Get the Radio Times. See what's on TV tonight. Is there anything good on? Let me see. Yeah, 8 o'clock, Holby City. Right. I'll tell you what. I'll get round to John's in a bit and get us a wee £1 box of Quality Street, and we'll have them while we watch Holby City. What about that? Will that make up for the Kit Kat? He went over and pecked her on the cheek. Yeah, I think that'll make up for the Kit Kat. He took the teacups through to the kitchen. It was a good thing to have brought up about the fish. He was pleased with himself. Altogether, he was pleased with the way things had worked out.